Yo, what is good, Hog Gang? It is your boy Jason JV saying welcome to another reaction video. And yes, y'all, best believe we gotta hit up this one. Why? Because y'all heard me mention the Hog Gang, right? The Hog Fam. And the only reason I should be mentioning them is because we're about to react to another Tha MacDonald music video, which has been a while since we have reacted to one of these. You know what I mean? This one only just came out, I believe, not that long ago, November the 12th. Today being November the 13th. So, yeah, November the 12th, which was a Friday. Today being November the 13th, which is the Saturday after, as of the time of this recording. But in any event, Tha MacDonald's latest music video is for his song simply called Balloons. Now, I'm already hearing people talking. You know what I mean? Making references to NF. Reason being is because, well, if y'all are familiar with NF, then you know in a lot of NF's videos, my man be walking around with a I think it's like a shopping cart, right? With a bunch of black balloons attached to said shopping cart. So people already talking. Is Tha MacDonald calling out NF? I mean, my man is dressed in all black here. He got the black cap. He got the black outfit on. The black torn jeans, the black sneaks with the white trim, the black jacket, and it looks like he's standing in a desolate wasteland of some sort. So, what do you say we find out together by liking to hear? Go. And it might help if I have my headphones on, being that I have those plugged in, right? Bruh, already slipping, man, on my reaction videos, man. Bruh, let me wind that back. Start from the beginning. Like the hit. Go.
I miss the days when no one even knew my name. Now everywhere I go, I wear a hat to hide my face.
Okay, my man is doing this thing where his head is a balloon with a string attached to it. A lot of references here so far. I'm just saying, man. Let's go.
Got weapons hidden inside every room in my place. Now I have to keep a pistol on me always, just in case. This is a nightmare. Never expected the fame to be something I would wrestle with and fight to embrace. Sometimes I feel like the love I get's outweighed by the hate. I hid the tears, but I can't hide from the pain. I'm working 20-hour days, can't even lie to y'all, I'm burnt out. Asleep on my weight bench, trying to find the strength to work out. Should be happy I'm successful, I just went and bought my first house. Thought money would help cure my depression, but it's worse. How? I'm tired of it, lucky I don't have a manager, cause I'll be...
Okay, my internet needs to stop playing games with me, man, because I'm tired of this nonsense. Let me wind this back some. Okay, so my man talking about working 20-hour weeks and being exhausted, being tired, being drained and everything. And hey, I understand, man. I've had times too, you know what I mean, when I was still working, you know what I mean, between my 9 to 5 and doing YouTube and everything, trying to balance everything. Yeah, it can get overwhelming. But then even though when the workload lightens up a bit, you know what I mean, and you have more time to do more with whatever it is that your choice career path is, you know what I mean, depending on how big the workload is, you know what I mean, how much you got on your plate, yeah, man, shit can still get overwhelming on you at times, man. Bruh, let's go.
Thought money would help cure my depression, but it's worse. How? I'm tired of it, lucky I don't have a manager, cause I'll be firing them. Tired of talking to other artists who just want to tell me I'm inspiring them. Parents keep telling me they have a kid and they're thankful the child is admiring me. Great, wanna know how I feel? I might kill myself before retiring. I'm in the clouds.
Man, you talking about, people looking to him as an inspiration, and he's like, he's tired of hearing that. He's tired of hearing, like, I guess, I don't know, I guess maybe because he's being overwhelmed with all of the success that he's achieved. You know what I mean? He's getting overwhelmed with these compliments, with these praises and everything. That it sounds like he's looking for a fight within himself, because, I mean, like he said, he's contemplating, suicide, blowing his brains out before, he even retires, man. Bruh, that's crazy, man. Let's go.
I can't reach the ground. They're coming in crowds. Blew me up like a balloon and let me go. Watch me float away while I scream no. Every time I get close, they pull out their phones. Like maybe this time we can see them explode. Blew me up like a balloon and let me go.
Okay, okay. I see what he's doing here. So the balloon is basically just a symbolism, if you will, of just how he feels about everything that's just going on with the world. You know what I mean? Him dealing with his all the benefits, I guess, you know, with his public persona, with him being a public figure, you know what I mean, being out in the public, people, you know what I mean, having their phones out, you know what I mean, just watching this guy's every move, and you know, approaching him, I guess, you know, hitting him up, whatever, and he thinks that they're doing all that because they want to see him explode, you know what I mean? They want to see him just lose his shit and whatever. Bruh. Hey, man, I mean, you feel how you feel, bro, but I mean, yo, you know what I mean? I would imagine, you know what I mean? It would be nice to be recognized, you know what I'm saying? It would be nice to see people wear my merch, you know what I mean? And and know that that, you know, I'm well taken care of and everything, you know what I'm saying? As far as that aspect of success is concerned, as far as the other stuff, I mean, hey, I wouldn't know anything about that because I'm not there yet, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's not really my place to really say, you know, one way or the other, like, hey, man, should be grateful for all the things that you have. I mean, be grateful for where you're at because you work so hard to get there. But like I said, man, different strokes for different folks, you know what I mean? Everybody is different when it comes to dealing with, you know, their all the things that come with being a public figure, being a celebrity of some sort. You know what I mean? Bruh, I can imagine, man. It must get overwhelming at times. You know what I mean? I could see that. You know what I mean? I believe it, man. Sometimes it doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter how successful you are. When you don't have that personal time, you know what I mean? That me time, man. You gonna lose your shit. You gonna lose your mind. I don't care who you are, man. Let's go.
They all throwing rocks cause they tryna poke holes. They wanna see me pop, they don't wanna see me blow. They're the reason that I'm gone, they don't wanna see me go. Blew me up like a balloon and left me. I miss the times when I could go outside. I didn't have to watch my back out of the corner of my eye. I didn't have to fake a smile and pose for pictures all the time. Can't even lie, I miss when time was really mine. Now I just belong to everybody else but me. These panic attacks are making it awful hard to breathe. Built a vocal...
Well, see, and that's the thing, man. When you're a successful... Once you put yourself out there on social media, you are a public figure. No matter how big or small of a following you may have. That goes for me as well. You know what I'm saying? I may have nowhere near the following Tom has, but I have enough of a following that does, you know, technically classify me as a public figure. You know what I mean? That comes with the territory. You know what I mean? Whether you're, what is it, a social media influencer, you know what I mean? An artist, you know what I mean? Once you put yourself out there, I mean, yeah, you are a public figure. You know what I mean? That comes with the territory and everything. And yeah, you're not going to have any ounce of normalcy in your life once you reach to that higher status. You know what I mean? When you're basically well known, you know what I mean? Some cases there can be some cases made for some people, like let's say Ryan Upchurch, for example. You know what I mean? Given where he lives, you know what I mean? He can go out and about, and he's already, you know, come to terms with the fact that, yeah, you know what I mean, he's a public figure. Odds are people are going to recognize him. People are going to want to approach him, you know, ask for an autograph, ask for a picture, you know what I mean? And he's going to oblige because he understands, you know what I mean? He's a public figure, you know, and that's something that comes with the territory. You can try to fight that all you want, but the more you fight it, the harder it's going to be on you in the long run. You know what I mean? So may as well just embrace it and go with it, you know? I'm just saying, bruh, let's get back into it.
Booth inside the crib and stop making beats. Don't even rap, I stand inside of it and scream. Like, this is not what I expected. I work my hands to the bone, and my anxiety is triggered by the apps on my phone. I tried deleting them.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Eminem's The Way I Am, you know what I mean? Where he was talking about how, you know, he can't be out at a restaurant with his daughter, you know what I mean? And his wife at the time, You know what I mean? And have just a meal without people coming up to them, asking them for things and whatnot. But like I said, man, when once you put yourself out there and you become a public figure, hey, if you don't want people approaching you, best thing for you to do, stay home. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of celebrities have, you know, assistants, you know, people that go out and do things for them, that shop for them, you know what I mean, and do all these things for them, and they have to live in a life of seclusion. I mean, that's the life they chose, and a lot of them understand, hey, that's the you know, the consequences of wanting to be that kind of person, you know what I mean, that living that kind of life. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, it is what it is, man. Let's go.
So the internet would leave me alone, but
I'm sorry, but to complete my thought on the whole, like I said, comparing this to Eminem's The Way I Am, you know what I mean, Eminem was talking about, like I said, trying to you know, be out with his wife, his daughter, and just have a meal, you know what I mean, and you know what I mean, trying to live a normal life. You can't live a normal life once you become a public figure. And then talking about, oh, I can't go to a bathroom, into the bathroom without someone being right there, right outside the stall, waiting for me to come out so they can hit me up for an autograph or a picture or something. You know what I'm saying? But hey, again, that's the life you chose. You know what I'm saying? Now, to go back to what I was saying about Upchurch, you know what I'm saying? To Upchurch's point, because he made a point in a video where he was saying, like, yeah, I understand when I'm out and about, you know what I mean? Yeah, people are going to recognize me. They're going to approach me. They're going to ask for things. And it's on me to oblige. Now, I'm sure there's ways where, hey, you don't always have to oblige, you know what I mean? Because people got to understand, too, on the other side of it, you know what I mean? From the fans' perspective, from the fans' side of things, people need to understand that, yes, while these are public figures, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, put themselves out there and they chose to live this life, you also got to understand at the end of the day, these are still, you know, human beings. They still, you know, have a right to their privacy, but but I mean, like I said, that really the only time you can really have that privacy, again, going back to the other side, you know what I mean, is when you're at home. You know what I mean? When Church made that video about, you know, people coming to his house. I understand that, yeah, you know, no one should be allowed to go to these people's houses, you know what I mean? Just because you know where these people live, that doesn't give you the right to just drop by their house whenever you want, hit them up for an autograph or a picture, you know what I mean, whenever you want. No. It's one thing when they're out in the public setting, you know what I'm saying, because they're putting themselves out there, but it's another when they're in a private setting, like their own personal residence, you know what I'm saying? Bruh, I'm sorry, but I mean, and that's something that I'm going to have to deal with too, should I ever reach that point, you know what I'm saying, with my YouTube career or my music career, you know what I'm saying? If I ever reach that point, that's something that I'm going to have to learn to deal with, you know what I mean? That's a bridge I'm going to have to learn how to cross once I get there, you know what I'm saying? But until then, hey, got to keep grinding. Let's go.
The lack of attention made me feel worse than before. I'm sick of it all. The internet watching me trip when I fall. Embarrassed that everyone witnesses all. My illness isn't real time. Man, I'm addicted to y'all. Rappers on Twitter don't get me involved. I'm posing for photos with fans in the mall and dying inside pretending I'm strong. I'm not a celebrity. I am just Tom. I'm in the clouds. I can't.
So I understand what he's getting at here. To him, he's that dude he's always been. He's just Tom MacDonald. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, he's not, you know, what he's presenting to us here, you know, on the internet, on social media and everything. But again, people need to realize, you know, when you're doing the things that he's doing, you know what I mean, like putting his music out there, you know what I mean, turning himself into a public figure. That's just the life of a public figure. You know what I'm saying? Bruh. Let's go. It's just get me like a balloon and let me go.
Watch me float away while I scream no. Every time I get close, they pull out their phones. Like maybe this time we can see them explode. Do me up like a balloon and let me go. They are throwing rocks cause they tryna poke holes. They wanna see me pop, they don't wanna see me blow. They're the reason that I'm gone, they don't wanna see me go. Do me up like a balloon and left me. I I missed the years when every Friday wasn't spent with my therapist. Then I realized I hated fame and accepted I'm scared of it. I got Ativan, Cipralex, Xanax, and Seroquel in a Tupperware container. I don't touch, I just stare at them. Breathing exercise is supposed to help me to cope, but nothing works quite as good as a bottle of Jack and a smoke. I try to focus on my breath, but it gets stuck in my throat. This never happened back when I was young and happy and broke.
I never thought I'd be the rapper all these rappers trying to be. Posting 20 times a day, now I don't have no privacy.
Bruh, there's ways to, you know, kind of give yourself that time away from all that noise, though. From the internet. I mean, the internet's not going anywhere. You know what I mean? You can take a break from the internet. It's not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Your fans will not leave you. You know, you already have a loyal, dedicated fan base. You already have a huge following. Do you always have to be on the internet? No. Do you always have to make music? No. You know what I mean? You could be doing other things off the internet. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you do have a life outside of your career. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you know, if you know, if you want privacy, try traveling. Try going somewhere where you're not that well known. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard now to do that, you know what I'm saying, because of, you know, the pandemic and everything. But I mean, hey, man, go out, go for a drive, go drive somewhere, you know what I mean? Go somewhere where you can just, you know, be alone, you know what I mean? And kind of disappear for a little bit. And then when you're ready to come back, you know what I'm saying? Take a break. There's no shame in taking breaks, you know what I'm saying? Real people understand, you know what I mean? That loyal fan base, I'm sure they understand. The Hog fam, I'm sure they understand. Look, this is a human being at the end of the day. This is a man at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Who's worked hard. He deserves a break. Take a break. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's go.
Meeting with these major labels, CEOs with giant teams. If y'all want to do business, why are y'all trying to lie to me? I'm bored of the fame. Every time it feels fresh again, I'm getting more of the same. Interviewers think they know who I am. They made up their mind before I explain. Well, because you asked so nice, I guess I'll tell. Ain't been feeling too hot lately, Jim. Is there anything else? Great, cause lately every day I feel like I'm living in hell. I'm glad the music helps you, but I might really kill myself. When this magazine gets printed, can you send one to my house? I'd like to own a tiny piece of me like everybody else.
Go, watch me float away while I scream no. Every time I get close, they pull out their phones. Like maybe this time we can see them explode. Blew me up like a balloon and let me go. They out throwing rocks cause they tryna poke holes. They wanna see me pop, they don't wanna see me blow. The reason that I'm gone, they don't wanna see me go. Blew me up like a balloon and left me.
Alright, y'all, so that was Tha MacDonald with Balloons. And look, I'm going to go ahead and give my man a like out of love, out of respect for what he was saying here. But like I said, this is a similar song and dance that, you know, that I'm very much familiar with because I've heard this before. Like I said, Eminem's The Way I Am comes to mind when I hear things like this. You know what I mean? Talking about, yo, you can't live that normal life anymore. Well, yeah, I'm sorry, but that's the consequence of becoming a public figure. Like I said, you carve out this career path for yourself, you know what I'm saying, and you become more known. You know what I mean? When you're out in a public setting, yeah, you can't go back to living the life that you knew before. You know what I mean? Before you blew up, you know, you can't live that same life you once lived when you were broke. You know what I mean? When you were not known. It was a different time. You know what I mean? All that work, all these things that you're doing, all this time that you put into this career path, to this music and everything. Hey, you got a big following because of it. People love what you're saying. People love what you're doing. You know what I mean? They're feeling the message you're putting out there and everything. And when you're out and about in a public setting, how often do the fans get to see you? You know what I'm saying? Especially during these times with the whole pandemic and everything. Probably not very much. And yeah, they want to make sure that they have, you know, they capture that moment, because when will they ever get another moment? Especially when you're putting out a message talking about how you're thinking about killing yourself. You know what I'm saying? I mean, now you're now giving fans an even bigger incentive to, like, well, if we see him, you know what I mean, let's make sure, you know, we get a moment with him. You know what I mean? Because who knows what tomorrow's going to bring? Who knows when he's going to snap and whatnot? I'm not saying, now please don't get it twisted, I'm not saying I'm wishing and hoping for that to happen. That's not what I'm saying. You know what I mean? But, you know, I wish people would understand that when you say what you say, you know what I mean, understand the effects of that your words will have on, you know, the public. You know what I mean? Because then here's the thing, yeah, and then again, going back to the fan side, you know what I mean, speaking as a fan, from the fan's perspective, you know what I'm saying, yes, I will, you know, I can sit here and I can tell people, hey man, you see this guy up out and about, leave him alone. But are people going to listen at the end of the day? No, they're not. You know what I mean? And like I said, going back to the point Church says, you know what I mean, in his video about people coming to his house. It's one thing when you're at home, right? Then yes, that's your center. That's your sanctuary of being away from the public, being out of the public eye, being away from everybody. That's your center. That's your inner sanctum, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Your fortress of solitude, if you will. That's what I was looking for. You know what I mean? But understand, you're a public figure. You're a popular, you know, figure. You know what I'm saying? Because of all that because of your body of work. And that's not, you know, the fans' fault for that. You know what I mean? That when they happen to see you, they want to have a moment with you. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. I mean, that's your life now. That's the life you chose. If you want to be away from people, like I said, try traveling somewhere. Take a road trip somewhere. You know what I mean? Go somewhere where you could be by yourself. You know what I mean? Or with your girl Nova. You know what I'm saying? You and Nova pack up your car. Go somewhere. You know what I mean? Go on a trip somewhere. Be by, you know, where you can be, you know, all by yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Go camping, do something away from the internet. You can take a break off the internet. It's not going anywhere, I don't think. You know what I'm saying? And you come back to whenever you're ready. You know what I mean? If you need a break from making music, take a break and come back. There's no shame in that. There's nothing wrong with that. Because I get it. You're a human being at the end of the day. You know what I mean? You do so much, you work so hard. Yes, and then you get to a point where you're feeling a little overwhelmed. You're tired. You're drained. Take a break. There's nothing wrong with that. Anyways, y'all, I'm kind of mixed on this one, but I'm leaning more towards, like, you know what I mean? You made your bed, you gotta lie in it. You know what I'm saying? That's me though. You guys are more than welcome to disagree with me. At the end of the day, we're all entitled to our opinions at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I respect all views, all opinions. Let's, you know, have a nice little civil discussion about it. I heard word from people that the Hog fan can, you know, tend to get a little rambunctious, can come at you sideways. Look, we can have a normal civil conversation. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to disagree. But we don't got to be, you know, dicks about it. We don't got to be assholes about it. You know what I'm saying? Let's have a nice little civil conversation in the comment section down below. I look forward to checking out y'all's comments, as I always do. And, yeah. If you guys are with this song, you know, as I always do, I will have the link for the original video in the description down below. So you guys can watch and listen to this on your own free time, uninterrupted as you would like. And, you know what I'm saying? And if you're with this reaction or not, you're more than welcome to hit either the thumbs up or the thumbs down. Helps out with the algorithm either way. You know what I'm saying? And again, as I mentioned earlier, leave your feedback in the comment section down below. All I ask is, like, you know, hey, let's be civil about it. All right. Like I said, we don't gotta be assholes to each other. You know what I'm saying? There's enough negativity, you know, in this country, in this world as it is. Let's not contribute any more to it. All right. All right, and don't forget, guys, if you have a reaction request, there's instructions on how to get those in, so feel free to check that out and feel free to proceed once you check out those instructions. Whether or not you want to make it a priority request, totally up to you. Please do not feel obligated. You know what I'm saying? If you can, cool. If you can't, that's cool too. A free request is better than no request as far as I'm concerned. All right. And below that, we got 2 merch stores. You know what I'm saying? We got the spring merch store where, you know, got a fine selection on apparel. I just released my holiday collection. You know what I mean? So you know, that way you guys can have some Christmas wear. You know what I mean? Just in time for the holiday season. You know what I'm saying? Also, guys, have a discount code for that link to help save you some money on your purchases. Also got an affiliate link with Kula Hawaii CBD products. You know what I'm saying? Got a coupon code along with that link. If you're in need of some CBD products, if you're already trying out some CBD products and you're thinking about, you know, trying someplace new, someplace different, hey, check out Kula Hawaii. You know what I'm saying? Take a look at what they have to offer. They got everything, of course, for, you know, for us humans, and of course for your little fur babies as well. Talking about your little doggies, your little kitties, and what have you. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, also got a fine selection on some fresh floral as well. So make sure y'all go check that out as well. You know what I'm saying? Got a coupon code with that link. Make sure you guys are using that coupon code so I can get the credit. That'll help the channel out greatly. Speaking of helping the channel out, don't forget, guys, if you can't support the channel financially, hey, no worries, all good, no hard feels. You are still helping out in the long run by simply making sure you are subscribed here to this channel. Make sure you got your bell notifications set to all so you never miss an upload. Make sure you're watching my videos all the way through from start to finish. And if you do not have YouTube Premium, at least let an ad or 2 play so I can get that ad revenue. That'll greatly help the channel out, and it will not hurt you at all. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't cost a single red cent, but still a big help nonetheless. Hey, especially if you're new here, of course, and of course, liking and sharing my videos so more eyes can be on the channel. Since teamwork makes the dream work, best believe I cannot be picked up on the YouTube algorithm without y'all, and I recognize. Think I nailed everything. Oh, except speaking of teamwork, don't forget to check out, of course, all the homies listed in the description down below as well. Make sure y'all go show the fam bam some love and support as well. We'll greatly appreciate that. Now I nailed everything. So with all that being said, it is your boy Jason JV. So y'all take care. Have a blessed one. Catch y'all in the next one. All right. Peace.